on. So it is Tuesday, and because this week is going to be really busy and I'm preparing for my first lot of placements, I decided that I would take you guys along for kind of like a week in my life as a student nurse. So I'm completing my AUT Edge Award, I'm preparing for placements, I'm getting my assessments done, and I've got work and I've got all of these other little things I'm doing, so I just thought, why not bring you guys along? Hannah and I are just having breakfast, having tea. So that's how we're starting off our morning. I've got to work on my Maori health assessment, where we have to write like an article about Maori health outcomes and stuff, so I want to get started on that. And then today we're going over to the city to test out a website for one of the business school. 1 p.m.
I can come with you.
Okay.
Because I don't want to take the bus. But are you taking the bus?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what's happening. So the first thing that I did to start off my morning was I was working on my Maori health assessment. So I was just spending an hour finding resources that I could use to back up my points, kind of grouping them into like which resources I could use for different paragraphs, and that was pretty much just how I started off working on this assessment. So after that, Hannah and I then got ourselves ready. We caught a bus into the city. At the time this was filmed, it was autumn, so it was really pretty seeing all of the autumn colours coming out on the trees. Before we did anything, we went and got some food. That was the most important point of order. So we went to this nice dumpling place. It's so good. We got some vegetable steamed rolls and Hannah got like a pork bun. So yummy. So then after that, Hannah and I went our separate ways because I had to go into the North Campus building in order to test a website for my AUT Edge Award. So pretty much I just looked through the website, gave my opinions on it. Yeah, it was very easy. I got a free lunch and I also got an hour of volunteering experience. I can put that on my Edge Award roster thing. And then after that, I got the elevator back down and caught a bus back home. I made myself a nice hot cup of tea before logging my AUT Edge Award volunteering hour, and then after that I did some more work on my Maori health assessment, just continuing what I was doing that morning by finding resources and linking them to my different points that I was trying to make. And after that I then went on a grocery shop because we were running low on food, so I went to Pack and Save quickly, got our food for the rest of the week. I had dinner and then I called my mum and dad and got to see Peaches.
Oh, she's just so cute. I love her.
Did you take a look?
Oh, I am. Oh, look at her fur, it's all sticking up, it's adorable.
Yeah, she's growing back now. She's got a fantastic mane. Do you want to tell Charlotte about?
After the cutest call ever, I had to make myself get back to work. I had to stop being distracted and I started working on my fundamentals of acute nursing exam preparation. So I was doing what I did before, where I had predicted all of the different types of questions that they could possibly ask me in this exam, and then I had come up with like an answer before so that during the exam I could use those answers that I had written and just copy and paste and then use the time to add to it and make it a better answer. So this is what I was doing here. As you can see, quite comprehensive list of questions they could ask me. So I was just going through all of them, kind of adding bits and pieces to what I could. And then I finished the night by unwinding and watching a bit of Chicago Med.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs.
So with another beautiful morning, I started the day off by working on my Anki flashcards. So I just set myself up in my room. I had my windows open just to let in all that sunlight. And I just spent, I think, about an hour working on my Anki flashcards. So I talk to myself while I'm doing these flashcards, like speak the answer, like go through it verbally with myself. And then check it with my whiteboard and all of that. So that's what you can see me doing here. So then I got myself ready, and then it was time to take another bus into the city, back to the city campus. This time it was for an AUT volunteering expo, which I also got 1 hour of volunteering for my AUT Edge Award. And I also had to go in for a meeting with the leader of a club that I was considering joining, but I didn't really know much about. So that's why I was going in to the city this time. So because I was already at the city campus, I decided that I would check out the library because I hadn't been before. So I just kind of set up shop in these little divided desk areas. And I think what I did is I spent a lot of time working again on my Māori health assessment. And I also worked a little bit on my fundamentals of acute nursing exam preparation. So when I got home, I made myself a snack, had a shower. I also made myself another cup of tea and set a candle alight in my bedroom, just kind of setting the vibe for another productive study session. So I first worked on my Anki flashcards again. I think I spent about 45 minutes just going through these. And then after I had done that, I then decided to do some more work on my fundamentals of acute nursing exam preparation. And that was how I finished off that day.
Morning everybody, how are we all? I woke up late this morning, 1 hour before my open access lab was meant to start. I'm heading to my North campus now, where I will be doing, it's optional, I've got the lab for 30 minutes where I can practice CPR and I can also practice listening to respiratory and heart sounds on the dummy. So that's what we're doing. It's just so I feel a bit more prepared for next week, because that's when I start my first lot of placements. It's super exciting, but it's also really nerve-wracking. So yeah, I just thought, you know, to kind of reassure myself a bit more, I'd just be as prepared as possible. And I do need to practice doing CPR anyway, because I haven't practiced it in a while. And then after that, I'm going to visit my grandmother, come back home, work on my Māori health assessment and my fundamentals of acute nursing questions like we were doing last night, do some Anki. I feel like I've got some other stuff to do, review personal protective equipment, doffing and donning, so we've got a busy day planned.
A few moments later.
Perfect and okay, right. At my campus now, I have to go and pay at the booth for parking, and then I'll see you next in the access lab. In the access lab. Okay, so this is the open access lab. Pretty much you can book it for about half an hour anytime that you want. and you just put in the form like what kind of equipment you need. I put that I needed a CPR dummy and heart sounds machine. So I put the room from 10 until 10:30. This is it. So it's pretty cool. So this machine, Queenie, isn't working, but this one over here, Maria, is, I'm going to use Maria. It's a bit of a workout, and my score, this is really good because it gives you a score and feedback. So 97%, that's okay. I'm making sure that I do the compressions deep enough. That's good because I was always letting the chest, I think it's rebound. I just need to press deeper. So and a thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to practice with this because I haven't had a lot of experience with these, and they're used quite commonly in the hospital, so I'm just going to give it a go. I'm going to see if it works with just ventilations on here, so we'll just see. We'll just test, play around a little bit. This is why I love these so much. See, this tells me exactly what I need to work on. That's a terrible score with the ventilations only. But I'm going to try again, trying to get between 400 to 700 mils ventilation volume, 8 to 12 ventilations a minute. Okay. So that's such a good improvement. It's still not perfect, but see, this is why I wanted to do this access lab before my placement, so that when I'm actually in hospital, I don't get a score of 6% and kill the patient. So this is why I love these open access labs. I just gave it one last go and I got 100%, so I'm very, very pleased with my improvement, up from 6%. Okay, so the last thing I want to do before I go, I want to do like a respiratory examination. I've brought my stethoscope with me, and if I have time then I'll give another go at CPR. Okay, it's now 10:30, so I've got to get out of here. Say goodbye to Maria. Thank you very much for letting me use her and everything. Oh, I need to clean Maria. Okay, now that I've cleaned Maria, we can go. Okay. I just got back from my grandma's. I'm so tired, so I'm gonna give myself an hour to 2 hours break, depending on how exhausted or how quickly I recover. I'm so tired, so I'm just gonna take a break for a little bit and then back onto it with Māori health assessment, FAN, so fundamentals acute nursing assessment, Anki, pulse, respiratory rate, all of that good stuff. Oh, I'm so tired. But look, I also got this parcel from my nana and granddad who live in the UK, and in it my granddad gave me, it's like a little ribbon. This is from a historical village called Beamish. It's like a theme park kind of thing, and it's all, I don't know, it's just really cool. And they got me this. Very happy. I think it's cool.
So after my break, I then finished off my evening by just working on my assessments.
I'm going to my doctor's appointment. That shouldn't take too long, and then I go back, have some breakfast, and then Shannon and I are going to Epsom to pick up my trolley thing, so I'm very excited.
I did exactly that. I had my doctor's appointment, went back to the flight, had a bit of breakfast, and then Shannon and I drove up to Epsom so that I could get this, my trolley. I assembled it and started putting things on it in my room. It's just to kind of get everything more organised and make everything look a little bit better.
So once again, it's been quite a busy day, so I haven't really had time to like film a lot. Pretty much I had my doctor's appointment this morning, I went to the pharmacy, picked up my prescription, came home, had some cereal and some tea, and then straight after that Shannon and I went off to Epsom to pick up my new storage trolley thing, which I just showed you. I also got an email back from my placement, so I'm on a general medicine ward, which is really exciting. It's general medicine and infectious diseases, so I'm doing 5 weeks there. I'm so excited, but I'm also very nervous. Anyway, I had to email my like the charge nurse just to let her know that I'm gonna be there and just introduce myself and all that, and she sent me these documents which I've printed out. I'm gonna go through them properly. That's like a welcome package, so it's got like handover, formatting, a general introduction to the ward, this one. It's got, I think this is another documentation, kind of recommendation how you should format it and stuff. And then also just a general information about the ward that I'm going to be on. So I'm so excited. I'm so nervous because I feel like I don't know anything, and I feel like they shouldn't be letting me run amok on the ward. So now I actually have to crack on with some work. It's 1:40 p.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my Māori health assessment, because my goal is try and get it done by the end of this week, so during my placements I don't have to worry about doing anything other than my placement. I also have to work on my fundamentals of acute nursing exam questions, so that's what we're going to be doing now. Anki, fundamentals of acute nursing, Māori health. That's what I want to do before I go to sleep tonight.
So before I started doing all of this work, I quickly had a cheeky little call with my family where I got to see Peaches again. She's so cute, so whenever I get to talk to her and see her, I just feel so happy and so much better. Look at that little face. Oh. But after seeing Peaches and talking to my mum and dad, I actually did get very productive and I did all of the work that I said I did. So here is a quick little montage of me working very, very hard. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. I hope you have a lovely day and a fabulous week, and I'll see you super soon with a new video. Bye!
That means you're extra.